Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This week, The Bold and the Beautiful introduced a new whodunit. Who killed Luna Nozawa? More importantly, why are they texting Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, about turning her rival into roadkill? Basically every single person on B&B had a motive to run down Luna Nozawa with their car. But we can narrow down the list of suspects, thanks to Electra's mystery texts. Bold and Beautiful fans are convinced the person texting Electra is her former stalker Remy Price, Christian Weissman. Keep reading to find out why they might be right. Here's what's happening next week on the CBS soap, spoilers coming up. While Electra Forrester and Will Spencer Jr., Crew Morrow, discussed Luna's hit and run on the latest episode of the soap, they puzzled over who could have ran her down and why they left the scene. Then out of nowhere, Electra received a text from an anonymous sender that read, "I'm the one that ran over Luna." Everyone on Bold and the Beautiful had a motive to run over Luna Nozawa, but it obviously is someone linked to Electra. And whoever the killer is, they are clearly unhinged and not bright. Plus, the texts are a little stalkerish, and that's Remy Price's fort. Right now, Remy is desperate to redeem himself so that Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, doesn't dump him. What better way to get back on Electra Forrester's good side than run over Will Spencer's baby mama? If Remy Price is the hit-and-run driver that plowed over Luna Nozawa and left her for dead, he obviously didn't think this crackpot plan through. In order to get credit for killing Luna, Remy has to implicate himself in the crime. We can all agree that if Electra Forrester gets dirt on Remy Price, she won't hesitate to call the police. Do you think that Remy is the hit-and-run driver? Did he take out his own friend to prove he's a change man? It's chaos in Los Angeles as Forrester Creations hums with the usual blend of drama, ambition, and romance. But this week, The Bold and the Beautiful takes the intrigue to a whole new level. At the center of it all is none other than Electra Logan, whose secretive behavior and mysterious texts have everyone from the Spencer family to the Forresters on high alert. And rumor has it, Remy Price might just be the man behind the message. Electra has always been a wild card, oscillating between sweet vulnerability and cutting-edge determination. But lately, fans have noticed a shift. Her phone buzzes constantly, and she's often seen stealing moments alone, typing furiously, then deleting messages as if they never existed. Her family has begun to sense it. Will Spencer, ever observant, has already noted the guarded look in Electra's eyes when anyone mentions Remy Price, a man whose own shadowy past and suave charm have earned him both admiration and suspicion. At Forrester Creations, the design house is buzzing with the usual creative energy, but Electra's absence from collaborative meetings has not gone unnoticed. Steffi, known for her sharp intuition, has even whispered to Hope that Electra is hiding something, and the Spencer sisters are starting to piece it together. Every glance, every smirk, every half-laugh on Electra's phone points to one person: Remy. Remy Price is a character who lives for risk and thrives on charm. He's the kind of man who enters a room and instantly becomes the center of attention, not always for the right reasons. Known for his brief but memorable stints in both business dealings and personal entanglements, Remy has a way of weaving himself into people's lives, often leaving chaos in his wake. Sources at Forrester Creations hint that Remy and Electra have crossed paths more than once in secret. Some insiders say these encounters were fleeting, stolen moments in quiet corners, away from prying eyes. Others claim there's a growing tension, an electrifying mix of attraction and mistrust. Whatever the truth, the evidence is piling up: mysterious texts, hushed phone calls, and the occasional nervous glance over her shoulder. It all started innocently enough. Electra received a text at work during a particularly hectic design meeting. She excused herself under the pretense of a personal call. Minutes later, she returned with a composed exterior, but her fingers couldn't stop fidgeting with her bracelet. The message read only, "Meet me tonight. We need to talk." Who could it be from? Her mind raced, her pulse quickened. Could it be a new client, a professional contact? Or could it be Remy? Over the next several days, the pattern became unmistakable. Electra's phone lights would flash at odd hours, and she'd retreat to secluded spots. Sometimes the terrace, sometimes her apartment, where she could speak in hushed tones. The texts grew cryptic. Trust no one. Tonight. 8 p.m., the usual place. The cryptic nature of the messages has set off alarms among those closest to Electra. Will Spencer, torn between concern and exasperation, has tried to confront his sister, only to be met with polite deflection and vague reassurances. It's just work, Will. Don't worry, she says, but her eyes betray her. And those who know her best, including her cousin Steffi and close friend Hope, sense a storm brewing. While Electra keeps her cards close to her chest, there are whispers in the Forrester halls that she might be playing a game of her own. Remy Price is notoriously unpredictable, and if anyone can handle him, it might just be Electra. Sources suggest she could be collecting information, trying to uncover a secret Remy doesn't want revealed. One insider shared, Electra has always had a sharp mind. She's not just being flirtatious or naive. There's strategy here. If Remy is involved, she's either deeply infatuated or deeply cautious. Possibly both. The duality of Electra's feelings, caught between attraction and suspicion, sets the stage for explosive drama. Remy is the type of man whose every word has layers, whose every action is a puzzle. Electra, equally complex, is trying to decipher those layers while keeping her own cards hidden. The resulting tension is palpable, and it's only a matter of time before someone else catches on. Will, often the voice of reason in the Spencer household, has reached his breaking point. Having observed the late-night disappearances and suspicious glances, he decides to investigate. But rather than confront Electra directly, he opts for subtlety. He starts following clues, an innocuous coffee cup here, a half-heard conversation there, the faint whiff of expensive cologne lingering in the air. His concern grows when he discovers one particularly alarming text. They're onto us. Move fast. Who is they? Is Electra in danger, or is this part of a plan she's orchestrating? Will's protective instincts are triggered, but he also knows he can't rush in blindly. In classic Spencer style, he begins piecing together the puzzle, determined to uncover the truth before anyone else gets hurt. Meanwhile, Hope and Steffi are doing what they do best. Paying attention. They've noticed the late-night texts, the hurried exits, the occasional smirk that Electra can't quite suppress. Their curiosity peaks when they overhear a fragment of a conversation. Electra, whispering, I can't let them know yet, not until it's the right moment. Hope and Steffi exchange a knowing glance. They sense a secret so powerful it could shake the very foundation of the Spencer and Forrester families. Could it be a hidden business deal, a long-lost family secret, or a romantic entanglement with Remy? The possibilities are endless, and the suspense is electric. As the week progresses, Electra's texts become increasingly urgent. One particularly cryptic message reads, Everything changes tonight. Be ready. The simplicity of the words belies the potential chaos they signal. Remy Price, who has remained a shadowy figure in the background, now seems poised to enter the foreground. Rumors swirl that Remy has returned to Los Angeles with a specific goal, and Electra is somehow involved. The city's social scene, already a hotbed of gossip and intrigue, becomes even more charged as friends, family, and colleagues speculate. Is this a clandestine romance? A risky business venture? Or a dangerous scheme that could entangle the Forresters and Spencers alike? Fans will remember that Remy Price has a history of manipulating situations to his advantage. He's charming, persuasive, and not above bending the truth. In the coming episodes, it's expected that a series of subtle clues will surface. An envelope slipped under a door, a whispered warning from a trusted ally, a fleeting look exchanged in a crowded room. Each piece will draw Electra and Remy closer while keeping everyone else guessing. Will Spencer, determined not to be outmaneuvered, starts his own quiet surveillance. Hope and Steffi, equally determined, try to piece together the fragments they've observed. And in the background, Remy watches and waits, knowing that the key to success lies in timing, and Electra may hold the final card. Just when viewers think they understand the situation, The Bold and the Beautiful is expected to deliver a shocking twist. Early spoilers hint that Electra's texts might not be entirely for Remy's benefit. There's a chance she's playing both sides, protecting someone, manipulating a situation, or hiding a secret that could upend the current dynamics of Los Angeles elite families. Some sources speculate that the text could relate to a hidden Forrester project, an unspoken rivalry, or even a personal vendetta. The ambiguity is part of the drama. The uncertainty keeps everyone, including fans, on edge. Every word, every message, every glance could change the trajectory of multiple relationships. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BU2FUL UPDATE YouTube channel for more update news.